from what me and KP saw yesterday, I did talk. I did talk to KP about it a bit more, and decided that we're not going to tell anyone about Michael at all. It's so we keep. I don't know. I'm going to turn the music on. It's so that Michael's safe. We don't want to think. We don't want him being feeling bad as much as the way he is. So we're still going to do the iron. We're going to still not the iron. The Neverite stuff with him. Haven't seen Michael at all actually since we dropped him off in the portal. So I'm actually hoping everything's alright. You know, I'm going to actually walk the rest because the minecart rail's starting to annoy me a tad. Okay, but yeah. So after what we saw in the end with the Neverite and such, and then obviously we saw the lawyer's place, Jake. So I was kind of thinking, how's about? I was saying to KP is, how's about we go over and just pay a little visit, just say hello, just ask him some questions about like what it was like when he worked in the overworld kind of stuff. So I thought that was quite a okay. Jake's killing people. But I definitely think that's the way to go with it. And also, if we have a lawyer behind our backs, obviously with the fact of we kind of like it is like technically we're smuggling like someone over right now. It's still illegal until the festival. Everything that's still illegal, so we're doing illegal shit right now. I don't actually know even if it will be changed actually at the festival. Or actually, I don't know. It's at some point me and KP were talking about going to see Tay about it. But yeah. So I was just thinking, hey, how's about we maybe try and get a lawyer behind us and see how it goes. Right, I'm going to go into the end. That was terrible after I did it the first time. But I'll see. Oh, whoa. Okay, okay, alright. Somebody forgot to turn the lift on. Alright. So remember. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, down here then I guess. This isn't horror at all. This is not canon. What's the ending? Okay. Everyone's dying, so I'm gonna yeah, this is where I came from. I did not fall from the elevator. Okay. So I don't want to think about it. If we maybe talked about to Jake about that we had someone over, but we don't need to explain who it was, that could probably be a good idea. Which I'm going to see. Is there anyone about it still? Oh. Enderman was angry. Enderman was angry at me. Oh god. That's the same Enderman that Fred was going to kill me is telling me what's up. Yeah, I think that's him over there.
It would be weird if I called you hot, though. It would be very, very sus if I did that.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
How we doing? Who are you?
I'm Blue. I'm from the overworld. I just came, got permission to come over. Just to come and say, yeah, just to come over and say, just a couple of stuff, just ask some questions. and some lawyer stuff that I would like to. Maybe we could talk about if you'd like to do that.
Sure. Come on in. My office. There we go. Welcome.
Right, thanks.
Anybody follow you here, by the way?
Not that I know of, but I definitely made sure to kind of look behind me a couple of times, you know. So, but I know for a fact nobody's seen me came in, so yeah.
Do you have any valuables on you?
Not really. I've Richard. Actually, I'll just take my armor off as well. It's very not good of me just saying my armor in front of you. But no, not really. I've just got my tools and just food. Nothing else, really. Yeah, but
Sure about that?
nothing. Just had my armor as well, but nothing else. I've got nothing. I've got really nothing.
Give me something. Give me one of your pieces of food or something. Give it to me.
There you go. Some potatoes.
I'll take this as payment. Now,
Alright.
under law, I cannot say anything that you have told me in this room to anybody else.
Alright.
So how about you cut the crap and stop pretending that you got permission to come here. Alright?
Yeah, I didn't get permission. Well,
Exactly.
well, me and the male person, yesterday we decided to go for a wee bit of a walk, and we tumbled in over here, and we just probably just saw some stuff that we weren't supposed to see, and we just obviously want to have someone's legal backing behind us just in case, so to just to fight our cause, just in case of someone someone might find out, and you can maybe help us to obviously defend us that we weren't at that said place, if you catch my drift.
Yes. And which place were you not at? Please tell me.
It was the post office, the ends post office, where we saw Neverite armor. We kind of maybe got a hunch that might have been some illegal, maybe not illegal, but kind of like some type of trading that's kind of went over our heads, kind of. But I'll cut the crap here, right? We us in the old world, and I've been thinking a lot since I've been here for ages, is that it just feels like we don't know a lot of stuff. It feels like just a lot of stuff's just going over our heads, if that makes sense. That there's a lot of stuff that's going on, we just feel. So we're just having little wanders, if that makes any sense. Just like, we haven't stolen anything. That's obviously, we obviously don't have any. We don't leave evidence behind. We made sure of that.
Alright. So you entered the end illegally, correct? You are here illegally. Sit right there. And you're sure no one followed you?
I'm sure. How?
100%.
100%. I looked back hundreds of times.
Good. Because if you didn't, I'd be surprised. Someone with your age, with age comes wisdom, right?
Aye. I can still fight. I know my surroundings. And these
That's
chairs
good.
are... But yeah, no one's followed me. And no one knows, only me and KP. Well, you know now as well. You know as well. We do know other stuff. Actually, we weren't actually going to tell you this, but we've also kind of brought... There was someone... We went to the Nether portal first, before we went to the end, and we met someone that I'm not going to say their name because I'm actually getting paid not to say anything about them, but I'll say this: we did also have someone illegally come over to the overworld. But don't worry, I know those potatoes kind of with the payment right now, but I'll actually get you something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's what I'm getting paid. I could share with you if that's what you're wanting. That's
What are you getting paid?
Neverite ingots.
Well then, that's quite a pretty penny you got there then, huh?
Mm-hmm. And
And where do I come in all of this?
just in case maybe we get spotted, you know, we just want something to. What's the word I'm looking for? It's basically someone to like go. No, it wasn't them. Blah blah blah. Like just to make up evidence, just kind of clear up behind our backs. So, if that makes any sense, if we get into trouble by any higher ups.
Yep. And this person you have illegally moved into the overworld. I'm
Well-
going to need their name. I know you've been paid, and I get the honor of it. Oh, I was paid to do this, I have to. I can't say shit. You know that.
Yeah, right.
So in order for me to develop some sort of proper case for this, I need every ounce of information that you have. And withholding shit from me is not a good idea.
True.
Especially when I'm on your side. So how about you just spill the name?
Michael.
Michael. Nether?
No, that's it. It was me and KP. KP couldn't make it today. They had other plans. I don't know what they're doing. But I wonder if we're mining and all.
And this Michael, where does he fall into all of this?
Well, we were originally going into them ourselves to do some illegal mining ourselves, because I am actually the miner of the overworld. I am the one that brings all the ores to the trading centre, which is don't even know what's going to happen. We've not even been told. We've been told it's going to happen, and like that's what I was talking about. Like, we're blind. People know we're blind. You know, I don't know shit. So I don't know shit. KP doesn't know shit. You know, we're the only two that's kind of had this discussion. Like, do you know this? Do you know that? Like, we're finding shit out. If you get me.
Like just general information about what's going on? What's going on?
I just thought it was kind of weird, obviously, when we came over here and we saw full mending enchanted netherite armour, 2 sets. And obviously, that's the one place it could come from is the nether. You know? That's what I thought.
Yeah. Show me.
What's that? Alright.
I want to see this for myself.
We'll come along.
Yeah. And
Oh. I was stuck in
where'd
the
you
chair.
find?
But yeah.
No one's gonna see us. It's fine.
Yeah. Take it everyone's busy to do. Also, I've also heard you actually used to work with two. I don't know if you knew me. I know their family. I knew their grandfather more than enough.
Possibly. I haven't been keeping touch with anybody from that dimension since the move.
Was it a certain reason?
Let me just say that it's none of your business.
Ah,
And we'll move on from there.
I see. I see.
Huh.
Just kind of thought
isn't
it was a bit.
That's interesting.
That's what we were thinking about. How there might be some never an end coalition here. Do you know? Think that's what I was thinking. Because how could that how would that be though? By only getting the resources in the Nether. And Michael, and I'll tell you this, what Michael said to me, their dictator is the worst. He says he hates it though. That's why we're protecting him in the overworld when he wants to. He doesn't stay in the overworld technically. We're KP and me are going to use our trading as a cover up to collect him for say, you know. So he could send us letters or you know, like an animal our way or something. So that's the general idea. What's it like here?
It's pretty quiet.
Quiet.
How I like it.
It's quite quiet where I
of-
stay. I actually stay quite far away for the main area. I find it quite cosy.
I had never been here before the war. Not once. Didn't care to go.
No.
And now, it's my home. Huh? That's how things shake out. Huh?
Exactly.
Not once did I care about this place. President of this place didn't care much for. To be fair, I didn't care much for the previous admin in the overworld, though. No one. Yeah, those old farts were pieces of shit. Grade A assholes.
Oh, exactly.
Tell you what. But they were smart. Absolutely intelligent.
Exactly.
Geniuses. Tactical geniuses. Strategy. Learned a lot from them.
I knew a couple of stuff from her grandfather. I retired. I served their family 3 kings. And now they're just presidents. KP is good. I've not seen her do much since she took over though. Has she ever talked to you again since you've came here? No?
Who, Tay?
Mm-hmm.
No.
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 Not at all. I haven't seen her around.
No.
Wonder how she's doing.
Me too.
Yeah.
So, do you know actually? Just this is just a random question. Like, just put this court stuff aside right now, the lawyer stuff aside. You know, do you know where I could find wings here?
Well, you could search for an abandoned end city. They usually have them, I think. If you go through, there's a whole shit ton of them around here. Some of them use them as private domiciles. You see over here?
Uh-huh.
There's a bunch of them circling. Some of them might be unclaimed, so you might be able to go through undetected. I personally just find it more convenient to just live here.
Just
Like,
chill.
why have more property, more tax, more shit? I'm a business. Small one. Immigrant. I mean, it's hard as an
Right.
immigrant. Yeah.
Definitely. Do you've got a story then? A story or two to tell then about your past? Like we all. The last couple of situations that's happened for the past couple of months.
I guess so. But I do have a story to tell you that might be not about this specific.
Oh no, it's fine. Most actually, the most that we could trust each other. You know, it's trust that I'm wanting to build here. Don't want anyone going behind backs. You know.
Yeah.
I don't say you will, because obviously you are bounded by law, as you've said yourself plenty of times. But I'll get you a suitable payment at some point. We've got one netherite ingot right now, but I'm keeping that for myself, of course. But the next time I get one, you'll get it right away. One, but I'll get you more. Promise. How many do you want? Do you want a full set, like tools,
Full set.
Tools, a lot of the armor, eh?
Yes. As much as you can give me, I'll take.
Right. That's the deal then. and I'll make it. And I don't lie. I'll tell you that now. I'm always full front.
Good. That's good to hear. We need more truth-telling people around here anyway.
Exactly. I was growing up to tell the truth when I was obviously years and years and years ago.
That's
That was.
I
Oh.
can imagine. Time must fly for you then, huh?
I actually had it all, the wings, OP armor, a lot, and then I got it taken off me. It was her grandfather. Thinking it looked too much like an end person, he says.
You not like them?
Well, a grandfather. So was her dad, but I like her. It's just I've not seen her do. You can't hate somebody that hasn't tried anything, you know. I'm not gonna say that I don't like her, that I do. But her family has done some stuff, you know. Not quite not pleased with. So that's how I'm kind of looking to rebuild my strength a bit. It's not really good walking about with, like, basically it feels like tier 1 armour, you know? It's absolutely mental.
Just a little bit of scrap on your fucking chest.
Exactly, that's what it feels like. Just easily, it feels like I could easily be taken down, but that's not me. That's not what I'm wanting. But yeah, I'm sorry, I completely forgot. You wanted to tell your story, a story or two,
Yeah.
didn't you?
A little bit. Now, this happened just after law school, right? And I graduated with my friend, my dorm mate, Daniel. Good guy. Good guy. Wife and kids a few years later, right? You know, that's the deal. American dream, shit like that. And one day he tells me about this client he has, drug dealer. Cartel connections, right? He tells me that this guy, he's all serious, he's all tough, and he's like, if you don't get me that innocent verdict, you're gonna be in a world of pain, man. And of course, he doesn't believe him, right? And plus, it's an open and shut case. It's what we call a grenada in the lawyer world. Impossible to win. So he keeps telling him, take the deal, take a deal, take a deal. Plea deal, rat, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't, of course, since he's cartel. They don't do that. Goes to court. Guilty verdict. Maximum sentence. And of course, him and his cronies aren't happy about that. So Daniel goes home that night. And his house gets broken into. And, well, the details are a little gruesome. But let's just say that I was heading over there for some morning golf, right? And I see caution tape outside, and him and his family's head stuck on pikes.
Stefano, no, that's a sight for sore eyes, isn't it? That's not really something you know I see.
Infant daughter, too. Now, the same year, I get someone from the same gang in my office, and I'm all, oh, God, I'm going to end up like Daniel, aren't I? But no, you know what I did? I pulled some strings.
Oh.
I made sure that there was no evidence against him.
Oh.
He walks a free man to this day. Moral of the story is, when I'm in your corner,
Right.
bet on black. If you know what I'm saying.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. But if you're ever needing a sword or anything, I could help you. If you know what I mean. You need a bit of a... Obviously need a new upgrade. Not a lot of people know this, but I've actually died once. Everyone thinks I'm the best. I've not even lost a leg. I have. I've lost one. It's absolutely horrible. But that's probably a story for another night. It's not really anything. It's not really anything. Or whatever. But yeah. But again, TV. I mean, but yeah, I'll hear you out most. I'll hear. Well, not most of the time. Scratch what I just said there. But yeah, I'll hear you out. Just it's like if we could build a relationship, friends. I help you, you help me. I give you stuff, you give me stuff. We both just live a calm life with. We can never get into bother. You know, that's what I just want. No, I don't want to get into bother. And just do
Easiness.
dodgy shit. You know, just do dodgy shit and just, just not be able to. Not be able to, like, just not be able to get the blunt end in. And I think that would work. As I said, my friend KP couldn't be here. They're reminding us something like that. But yeah, but next time I'll bring them over and they can have a chat with us and see what they feel like.
Bring Mike with you too, huh?
Well, you want me to bring Michael?
Yeah. I mean, if he wants to leave the Nether, he
Uh-huh.
might have to do an asylum case. You know, it's what happened for me. I declared legal asylum from war in exchange for testimony against the royal family, stuff like that.
Oh.
Still hasn't happened yet, but they're waiting. We're waiting.
So are
Most
you?
likely.
Are you here illegally then? Or no?
No, I'm here fully legally.
Ah, I get
Lord knows I'm not good enough with, I'm not the greatest at fighting my way through shit. I mean, I'm a lawyer, I'm a writer, not a fighter.
you. Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I did it the old-fashioned way. Legal paperwork, court, shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, bureaucracy, and it's bullshit. Right.
I get what you mean.
But it worked out in the end. It worked out. I have my business. I have my degree, my ability to practice law, everything.
So.
And hey, I got that president by the balls. I'll tell you, by the balls. Naive as shit.
Was it? Was he a fool? Like.
He's just easy to coerce.
Definitely haven't met him. I have between you and me, I have I was actually sent to assassinate one of his family members once. It failed miserably. Body failed miserably. They ended up going inside they ended up going somewhere that I couldn't go, so it was terrible. But actually ended up the old man actually died afterwards of a heart attack, so it was actually like it went well. But not a lot of people know that that's a side job for me. I kinda pay. I can get paid to kill someone, build for something for like garage shit. I like. If it keeps me busy, I'm an adventurer and a fighter. I'm always up my feet since always just been kicked out. It's weird being kicked out of something, even if you've been alive for it feels like eons. It's weird.
I
So
get
it's-
you. Any chance I could have you as a bit of a security detail? Lawyers. We need some of that sometimes. As I told you, my friend Daniel could have used that, huh?
Aye, anytime. So, how would that go? Would you like to pay me for my services, or what do you want to do with that? Or
You know I can protect you in any scenario, legally, right? Let's say service for service, right? Along with the netherite, of course, that you're going to supply for a little bit of extra added protection. My services for yours.
deal? Fine with me.
Deal.
That is a hands-on deal. Here's a couple more potatoes for your tea. I don't know if you've missed potatoes, do you?
No, I don't have a lot of potatoes. I have a bunch of steak, though. I'm a medium rare guy,
Bloody farmer still can't beat a good soup. Good soup.
Good soup.
Exactly. Good soup.
Yes.
So how's about this? I'll try and get a hold of Michael some point before the festival starts. And I'll bring him over here with KP, right? We'll do that. Or do you want to do a wee secret meeting point? Something like, what would you like to do?
You get your friends and you discuss it and you come back to me with your decision. I'll let y'all figure that out.
Right. But we will. You're alright if I actually talk to. It will be. To be honest, Michael does not know anything. The only thing he knows is that we illegally brought him over to Overworld just for a wee. Just have a look a bit, like he hasn't stolen anything, he hasn't done anything at all. And then we just brought him back, just took him back home and just said, hey, we'll protect you and won't tell anyone about you if you give us blah blah blah, as I've already told you, never, right? So, obviously he doesn't know, he hasn't been to the Never so at the end, so this will be his first trip out at all time.
Oh, you sound like you got a good head on your shoulders, brother.
Thank you. Definitely. Been taught that when I was in bloody guard. Always keep your head up high and basically don't die. I actually broke that rule once.
Been through a war already, huh? I'm good at that.
Oh, plenty. That was just child's play to me. That one. That would break one. It just easily happened. I kind of just sat through it a couple of times, and then obviously the dad suddenly needed my help after so long. I'm just far away in a wee forest myself. Suddenly, they needed my help. Then it was finished. So I'm not saying it finished because I joined, but it's just how quite a coincidence. But it's quite. But yeah. Thanks for this. Really, it's good to know to have a backing, just to have a little, just someone to, just be there, just in case we get into any legal trouble.
Yeah. Of course. That's my job.
Also, I'll try and bring an Everett ingot over. I'll bring an Everett ingot over when. I'll bring an Everett and get over when I bring everyone else over. I'll do that. You got any more questions for me before I probably have to run back? Somebody catches me, but it seems like everyone's away.
No, not at all.
So now you don't have any questions?
Nope. No questions for you.
Alright then. Well, thanks very much.
Of course.
And I'll bring you some stuff later.
Yeah.
Right. So you definitely haven't gotten back to the overworld then at all?
No, I don't need to yet.
Yeah.
Bad memories.
Well, maybe at some point I'll need you to scrunch all that up and just jump over, just in case we get caught at some point. We don't want. See, obviously the thing is as well, with this new law bringing people coming over, we don't know when it's actually going to be illegal, because obviously, the festival. Are you going to the festival actually by any chance? You don't.
Spreading business, yeah. I gotta advertise somehow.
Oh, don't worry, I'll advertise you. I'll just say, I've heard of it, just to make it sound like there were no.
Yeah, good services, good soup.
Good, definitely good soup. What about? Oh god, the trees look brilliant.
Yeah, it's one of the perks. Nice views.
Keepy, I was actually about to jump off, seeing the beautiful view here, but I've obviously stopped him. But that's an endless void of nothing. There's an endless void of nothing.
You get used to it. That you just don't care about being like right here. Look at this. See this? Yeah. There you go. When you've been around it for so long, it becomes null and void.
Mm.
You know you're good enough to not fall in there.
Yeah. But if thanks again. I'll be in touch.
Of course.
I'll be in touch with anything or mail needs to come over. KP will do that for sure. Bring the mail across over to you. So yeah. So what I should just say is that keep an eye on your mailbox. If you don't mind anyone being snooping around your packaging, because let's be honest, if we done it, I'm sure there's some average Joe around here would do that themselves. So I would always check
They're smart enough.
I would check a wee letterbox time to time just in case something happens. You know, we don't want stuff going about, but might do some coded right, so actually nobody would understand what I'm saying. A wee bit of gibberish, but
Yeah.
that's an idea. But you might see me come in here one of the days, because I think I might take your offer on that, jumping into one of the portals and see if I can get my wings back. Can you set of wings?
Yeah.
Just to think that end person looked like. He had a set of wings as well. The narcissistic bastard. You know? I was like, oh. But yeah. I better go then. Thanks for everything.
Of course, you get in trouble with the law, you know who to call.
Oh, I don't know. Right, boy.
Stay out of trouble. Or get in trouble. Good for my business.
See you some point this week. Right, we've got we have some stuff to discuss. That went well. I'm gonna go over to the post office again. Right. Oh shit. Okay, that's not. Oh god. No, I have just walked downstairs. Definitely these creatures as Enderman definitely do speak. This is definitely something. There's not even a prison here. God, I should have asked him about the prison. If there was a prison. Talking about prisons, I'll actually have to start building the prison at some point. I was tasked with that. As it was blown up about 3 other times in the past. Causing the trace. And I am going to head. Do I have a pickaxe? I do have a pickaxe. And there we go. Home, sweet home. And that is the end of war.